Got me some battle scars today. Thought I'd share it with you a little bit. I'm out here on the porch. I just got back from the doctor's office. Temperature is just a fraction over 40 degrees. Kind of chilly out here. I don't think I'll stay out too long. It's a pretty day. Well, I mentioned in my last vlog that about my splinter in my arm. And I guess I could begin a little bit by telling you about it. If you'll recall, a month or two ago, I was tearing down my old deck. And I was ripping out boards with chainsaws and prying and poking with crowbars. Anyway, I got a splinter in my arm. And it was just a little splinter. I pulled it out, ignored it, went on about and finished working. What I didn't know was there was another splinter up inside my arm, yay long. So today's vlog, I'm going to show you some pictures of it. It's bigger than you would think. Something can be under your arm for probably 2 months and not know it. But I had this big red whelp came up there, and I thought it was infected, and I kept a Band-Aid on it, and kept it, first aid cream and stuff on it, and it healed up. But it stayed itchy for weeks. Well, finally the swelling went down. It was like a lump in my arm. And well, a few days ago, I realized you could still feel there's something in my arm, a splinter. So Saturday, I went to the hospital, to the doctor's office, to get it checked. A little girl over there, doctor's assistant, whatever she was, she whacked it a little bit with a scalpel and said she couldn't find it. She was cutting where the red tissue was with the tissue. The splinter had moved to the left, and I told her it was over here. Well, I was squeamish. I wasn't looking at where she was cutting. Today I watched him when he cut it out. Went back down there today, and Dr. Hall, he made an incision about yay long. He put 3 stitches in there, and it bled quite a bit. So I'm going to show you some pictures in today's video that might be if you're a little squeamish, you might not want to look at them, because there might be some blood visible where he was working on my arm. But he put 3 stitches in there. I got to go back. I guess I need to go in there and call him and ask him when I need to go get them took out. But he called me in an antibiotic, so I got to go pick that up this afternoon when I take her see the heart specialist. But now when it goes to itching, I'll know it's healing. I told him when he was digging around in there, be sure and get it all. So I'll show you a little picture of the splinter. You wouldn't imagine something like that could be under your skin for 2 months and not know it. But it was so hard packed, you couldn't tell until the swelling went down. Anyway, that's my little battle scar today. I've had my share of aches and pains in my lifetime. But you never know when you're going to get another one. Anyway, hopefully I'm on the mend now. It sure is a mental relief to get that thing out of my arm. It's been driving me crazy with worry. And itching, I spent all weekend itching like crazy. It's been a couple hours since I made my little vlog. I thought I'd add a little footnote here to it. I'm not sure everything I talked about when I was out there in that freezing cold porch a while ago. I just came back from getting my antibiotics filled over to the drugstore. I'm going to take her to the doctor's after a while, but I went ahead over to get my meds and stuff, and take care of a few little items so she won't have to wait. But anyway, my arm is not hurting any yet. I'm hoping it don't hurt at all, but he definitely put some stitches in my arm, and he didn't prescribe any pain medicine, so maybe it'll be alright. I am sure relieved to know I got it out of there. That little doctor's assistant Saturday whacked at it and couldn't do nothing for me, but Dr. Hall here at Griffin, he's an older doctor. He took a scalpel, whacked that booger bear open. Out popped that stitch. Out popped the splinter. Dug around in there looking for other little pieces that might be in there. And I feel better about it already. Just gotta wait for it to heal up. But hopefully it won't be as itchy as it has been. My advice to anybody repairing a deck is wear your gloves. Be careful. I guess I'm getting clumsy in my old age, but I had no way of knowing that splinter was still in my arm until the other day when I got to feeling around. Oh my Lord, I can feel it. There's a splinter in there. Told the doctor when he was cutting on it, I said, I bet it would have took my body 20 years to dissolve that splinter. He said, probably longer than that. I said, well, I ain't got 20 years to spare, so I'm glad you got it out of there. Anyhow, it's a pleasant day here in Griffin, Georgia. Just a little on the chilly side. Y'all have a good day and a better tomorrow.